Yo, back at it again. It's me and it's she. Y'all already know what's up, Real 100% TV. And we got a lot of things to, well, not a lot. We got a few things to talk about. A couple topics. First topic is gonna be um, the whole Lil Nas X thing he got going on with his video and imagery that he's showing. Um, you got Stephen A. and what's my man name?
Jason.
Jason um
Bullock, is it?
Jason Whitlock. Is it
Whitlock.
Whitlock.
Damn.
It's Whitlock. Something like that. Yeah, and then, hope everybody had a great week. You know what I'm saying? Weekend is coming up. Hope,
Friday.
it's Friday. Hope everybody have a good weekend and enjoy their weekend. We're gonna get into these little topics real quick. Uh, yeah, let's hop right into it. Maybe we're gonna hop into a little reaction of so look, we're not gonna I'm gonna show some of the imagery. We're gonna show a little bit of the video, I guess, but we're not gonna play the video. And then we give our thoughts and opinions on Lil Nas X.
Have you actually watched the video full through?
I never watched none of his videos. The only video I ever watched of Lil Nas X was the country thing.
Oh.
The horse. I don't know what is it called.
Old Town Road.
Old Town. Yeah, that's the only video I ever watched. Yeah.
But when he switched his,
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Situation.
I ain't watching.
Yeah, I watched the video about 2 times last night, trying to see the subliminal things, the hidden.
What is he saying in the video?
I have no idea.
You didn't listen to like the actual read the lyrics or anything like that?
I get distracted by watching the video and what he's doing in the video that I kind of wasn't paying attention to the words. All I know is he's saying something like he gonna be like Jay Christ. That's it.
So I think you should if you're doing like that, like get your own little research. You should probably read his lyrics first, and then go back and watch the actual video with the imagery after that. So then you can kind of okay, this is what he's saying. This is what the imagery is portraying what he's saying, or what he's trying to portray what he's saying. But I have not actually watched none of his videos besides the country thing. I only watched that a little bit. I didn't watch like the whole video. I don't think so.
My mind watching it twice was too much because I don't need to know verbally what you're saying because you got some bullshit on camera.
Yeah, but you still want to understand.
I get it, but I ain't want to understand that bullshit.
But you didn't. You watched the video twice.
No.
No sense. Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, let me watch it because I cancel stuff out really fast. I was trying to give it a second chance, and I canceled it again. And all I ever know is he was saying like Jay Christ.
Yeah, you gotta check out the actual lyrics, read those over, and then kind of put the put the image to the lyrics, or the lyrics to the image, however you want it. But let's get it. Well, let's just get to the imagery. I'm gonna pull the imagery up. Y'all can see what is. I'm pretty sure people. Let's
It just came out. Like when I seen it on YouTube last night, it said it was like 3 hours ago. This is what led up to him. So you see him on whatever social media, and he was eating all the bread and crackers, like he was dressed like Jesus. He had all the crackers and the wine. This was pretty much trying to portray himself as the new person, but you still dancing with the devil.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about it. Too, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I mean, I don't want to be the one like judging nobody and saying. I mean, do I have my opinion? I guess my opinion would be that I don't really care for it. This is
No.
saying my I don't know, man. It's weird. Like he doing weird stuff. Like it's crazy. Like how he started off into what he doing now.
Yeah, like he was making money off of that Old Town Road. I mean, that was a hit. You had everybody and their mama singing it. And you just switched over, I guess, and let out your true self.
But is that really his true self? Like you know what I'm saying? You could just be putting on an act just to make money. It could be an act just to make money.
That's a bad act to put on.
I mean, that's what people do. I won't say everybody, but some people, you never know what they sell their soul for. People sell their soul for money, fame, and all the other good riches and stuff like that. So fame is just another drug that people get addicted to, and they just want more and more and more.
I don't get that one. I get what you're saying, but I don't get the extreme of what he do.
But you see, like I'm saying, like the change was like dramatic change. It was
It's
like
fast.
that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
So,
think he was out a year before he switched over to his, sexuality and then his other weird video.
yeah, this is when I kind of relate back to certain things where people would say like heaven and hell, God and Lucifer or all that stuff like that, and you can kind of put things together like what Cat Williams saying like is this side or that side or people selling their soul for certain things. Now, when you look at certain people in this industry, I would kind of believe that they do that to keep that money coming, to keep that fame going, to get even more bigger in fame. So, when people be saying like people be selling their souls for riches and gold and fame and money.
I guess, yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that young man did, but when you look at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he did do that, but
It's different. Like, I guess other people, when they do it, nobody's imitating Jesus. Nobody's pretending. That's just like back in the day when they had that whole Black Jesus TV show on BET and they canceled it because Jesus was in the hood. Jesus was drinking 40s.
yeah,
I mean, this is no different. It's just a video versus a TV series. So why was it okay to, which is still soon, but why is it okay to stop that and not be like, okay,
let's stop this
what the
man.
fuck is this?
Let's stop
Lil
this
Nas
young
X.
man. But like,
Like, I could not be the video director and I'm sitting here watching you do all this stuff. And I'm producing this video. Like, that says something about that person as well.
you gotta think about the industry that he in. So it's like,
Yeah, I mean, all money ain't good money, so I get people sell their soul to do whatever, but I mean,
but I think you're forgetting the industry that they're in. I think that goes around on a regular, everyday basis. Not just Lil Nas X, even down
some
to
shit that they don't want to do.
I mean, but it's probably down to like their director. They probably all cool with this. Everything is probably all gravy, hunky dory. This is perfect. This is what we're trying to push. This is what we're selling. So
But what are we trying to push?
what,
When you see that, what do you see?
what do I see? What you mean?
When you watch that video, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh, I think they're selling that. To me, I believe they're selling that being like. Remember how I said that vice versa type thing? Because what he's doing is bad, but it's making it look like it's okay to do what he's doing.
Like the good is bad and bad is good.
Yeah, so it's looking like okay, we can play around with this devil thing. We can play around with this Jesus and J Christ. We can play around with it, and it's okay. And it's nothing going to happen to it. It's all this is fictional.
Yeah.
None of this stuff is real. And who's to say? Like, to be honest with you, who's to say it's real or not? But let's just be cautious and be safe about it. To where like when we do pass on and get up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's try to play our cards right to like even if it's fake or not, because we don't know until the expiration date. So you're not gonna know what it is and what it's not until you get to that point. But why not play it safe and be like, you know what? Let me not play with that because I don't know what's after this.
It seems off.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't think if it's fake or not, it's like every religion. It's the same to people. They may have a different name, being who you believe with, but there's always the same bad person name. So even if you think it's real or fake, like why still like, I don't know, engage? That's just like when I be on TikTok and I be seeing people going live and they're like, prove to me heaven and hell is real. And I just
But like, and even with
keep scrolling.
even with that though, like when people say stuff like that or they're like, prove to me that heaven and hell is real, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't really prove that at all until you die.
Right.
But what you can kind of go off of is just what we see in the world itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people saying like, where did they get these pictures of this devil person from? Where did they get these pictures of this of Jesus Christ from? Like, where did all this come from?
Somebody came up with something and everybody went with it.
And everybody ran
The
with it.
original person came up with it and
Mhm.
everybody went with it.
But even like with the books and the different books and different texts and all that stuff like that. So, and then you got other people in the industry, a lot of people in the industry, saying people selling their soul to a devil, and this, and that, and third, for money and fame. And so it's like, I'm not saying it's real or ain't. I mean, I believe it is, but I can't say that for the next person. And then on top of that, no one's really gonna know until you're dead. It's
That's
just-
true.
and then on top of that, even when you do find out, it's not like you can come back and tell nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, girl, let me tell you what happened. What I done seen.
so
Yeah, but when I seen that video, I was like, you know, he a Satanist.
oh,
And that's okay with you. Only because in his last video, you dancing with the devil. His last video, that I know of, was just the whole giving the devil a lap dance, all that other stuff, and then now you come with another video promoting your Satan shoes that was supposed to have real blood in it, and you imitating Christ and imitating. I don't know, but I think he got enough of my energy for today.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what the young man is.
I don't know.
I mean, I can't.
He
really,
different.
I can't really say. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to put stuff on people that I really don't know. I'm just going off what I see. Now, I can't say he's a Satanist or I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But or what he even believe in. But it's definitely different from what I believe in. I
Absolutely.
go off of that.
Absolutely.
But just on the outside looking in, you know, he's different,
He a little strange.
doing whatever it is that they want him to do, and he promoted it to somebody because somebody listening to it.
And
watching it.
somebody's gonna like it. And that's fine for you. But that ain't my life I'm trying to live.
Yeah. So, you know, Lil
Yeah.
Nas X, you know,
That's it.
I don't know.
I need to know I ain't even got nothing to say to you.
I pray for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hope everything work out for you, however that work out. I really don't know. But on to the
To
next,
you.
yeah. On to the next. So we're gonna hop right into it, man. So, you know, everybody already know about, you know, Stephen A. and Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock, to me, man, I don't think no one really likes this man, yo.
I don't really know him.
He was well, he had his own little TV show for a hot second with him and Jason. I think it was Jason Waller. I don't know. He had a show with somebody. I can't think his name right now. And a lot of people don't really like this guy, man. Like he say a lot of crazy, off the wall, wild stuff sometimes.
Mm.
All I do remember is when him and Big Baller had a you know what I'm saying, a few words back and forth.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I fucks with LeVar Ball. I fucks with him. So, but yeah, he had some words with LeVar Ball. And had some words or whatever. But we're gonna hop into let's kind of set it
The
up.
latest tea.
Yeah. So Jason Whitlock. So let's hop into it. Let's go to what Stephen A. said.
The new drama
Stephen
between
A.
Jason Whitlock
Yeah.
and Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, appreciate you.
17 threes in a row in your tryout?
Never before since. Never
This
before
was a
since.
scrimmage?
No.
Oh, okay.
what
This
hap-
is you just shooting.
No.
Yeah.
What happened was that a guy by the name of Harold Funny Kit used to go to
Great name.
Winston-Salem State University in the 70s after Earl of Pearl Monroe left. And he was still tightly associated with the school and tightly associated with Clarence Big House Gaines, who was the legendary coach down there, helped with John McClendon to integrate the sport of basketball. You know, the Duke players that played against the black players on campus in the middle of the night when no one knew about it, they played a role in being responsible for that game being organized and played. And so what happened is that he told Coach Gaines he had a player for him to see. And Coach Gaines had him bring me down there on a weekend. And I went out on the court, and before I stepped out on the court, Coach Gaines looked at me, and then he looked at him. He said, "Is this the little motherfucker you've been bragging about?" You know, and he said, "That's him." And Funny Kid looked at me afterwards, and he said, "I got you here. You're on your own now. Handle your business." And I went out on a basketball court, And I was passing the ball, just running, rotation offense, stuff like that, running around, passing the ball. I hadn't shot. I was just trying to get warmed up. Coach Gaines halted practice. He looked at me, 6'6", 280 pounds, but he was sleeping. He was sitting on the bleachers. He said, "Come here." He said, "Didn't Funny say that you was a shooter?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, shoot the fucking ball, damn it." And I went out there, and I hit 17 straight.
17 threes.
17 straight three-pointers. I couldn't miss.
That's
I couldn't
incredible.
miss. And when I did that, he signed me to a scholarship on the spot.
That's incredible. You hit.
This is what started the initial back and forth.
I mean, well, they have been going back and forth for a
Right,
while.
but the most recent,
Okay, yeah.
is him talking about his college experience.
So if you believe that or not, you know what I'm saying,
Huh.
who really cares? You know what I'm saying? For my man, so this is what Jason Whitlock was calling Cap on. He was calling Cap that, like, yo, that didn't happen. Like, you didn't hit 17 threes, blah, 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 whatever. So hold on.
It sounds like one of those you in my business for no reason. Because you ain't got nothing else to do.
Pretty much.
You trying to get some publicity because Stephen A. Smith's gonna come back for you. So that's gonna draw people to you. Because I had no idea who this person was.
That's exactly what Shannon Sharp was saying. Shannon Sharp was pretty much saying, like, look, don't give him your audience.
Mm-hmm.
Because pretty much with you responding,
That's what you did.
you gave him your audience for your audience, which is Stephen A. Smith, to go look and see what he even said about you, or what was the reason for you even responding to him. So they're gonna go and look at his platform and be like, hey, what did he say?
You got him trending right now because of your
that's
clapback.
probably all he wanted was you to say
For
something.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he can get some traction, and maybe some people can come over and maybe like what he's saying or like what he's talking about or whatever. So
because I have no idea who he was. Didn't know he had a podcast. From what I seen on Instagram, I mean, it's him and like 5 other people doing a podcast. It's called something. I don't remember.
Something like that.
But yeah, that's still.
So let's see. This is what Jason Whitlock said. Go ahead.
Stephen A. Smith, the self-proclaimed face of ESPN, embarrassed himself on ESPN last night. He vows to never say my name again. No problem. He doesn't have to say my name to explain the hard-to-believe stories in his memoir. Amazed, seemingly no media outlet in the country is interested in why the face of ESPN tells so many far-fetched stories about himself in a book. Make it make sense.
Yeah. So pretty much the 17 threes, he like, yo, Cat, you didn't do that. You making up stories that you didn't do. I don't care if you did or didn't do it. Why would you even give a fuck?
You're my business.
Why would you even care if you hit 17 straight, 3 straight? Who cares?
That's like it. Don't nobody care if you won a hot dog eating challenge.
So you taking shots at him because he
You just saying.
So you saying you don't know, or you probably seen.
I seen his face.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I had to research. Okay, so you a fat black motherfucker, which is fine.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, they beefing. It is what it is. I mean, I just want to give our thoughts on it. I mean,
Now, what was Stephen A. Smith's response?
oh, that's right. Stephen A. did say some wild shit back there. Like, you want attention?
And you think my hot dog eating challenge
He
was
must
a clap back?
You want some attention? I'm gonna get it to you.
Look at here, look at here.
So here we go. Let's get into it.
He truly despises us all. It's who he is. And the funny part about it is, when he sits up there and he says, you know, I can't do this or I can't do that. Look, I'm 56 years old. If y'all think I now that I'm successful in this business, CAIN. You see, a lot of black folks, we talk about how we're the original man on the face of this earth. Well, that means Cain was the original murderer because he's the one, according to the Bible, who killed Abel. That's Jason Whitlock. There is nothing good about him. Absolutely nothing. And I challenge anybody that knows anything about him to refute what I'm saying. I have the facts. They're all here. I know what he's done. The biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistakes that John Skipper could have ever made as the former boss of ESPN was hiring that man. Everyone knows it. That's why he attacks ESPN. That's why he attacks colleagues and contemporaries in the industry. It's not just because he thinks he's smarter. It's not just because he's fearful of anybody smarter than him in the same room. It's not just because of those reasons. It's because he truly despises us all. It's who he is. And the funny part about it is, when he sits up there and he says, you know, I can't do this or I can't do that. Look, I'm 56 years old. If y'all think now that I'm successful in this business, that I gotta sit here and lie about me playing basketball in high school to write in my own damn memoir at this point in time in my life, I can't help y'all. I'm not gonna waste my time with that silliness. What I would say to you, however, is this. I have a bestseller. Where's his? I got let go by ESPN and they brought me back. They won't let him in within city limits. I'm telling you what I know. How'd the Fox thing work out? When he was on the air arguing with Christopher Broussard or arguing with Marcellus Wiley? What happened to him? He wants to talk about me. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, he'd give anything to have my job. He'd give anything to have my resume. He ain't on ESPN. I got the #1 show. Where his show do? How his show do? You ever see this despicable dude on television? I'm not even getting into how difficult he is to look at. I'm saying, have you ever listened to him?
Just
Who
to
wants
look.
him? I don't speak like this, ladies and gentlemen, but what else, what other explanation is there other than his evil, vile tendencies than you want to be me? You wish you were in this position, didn't you? Don't you? You wish you had the #1 show for 12 years, don't you? You wish you could do that, don't you? You wish you could be on national television every day, don't you? It ain't bragging. I work for it. Everybody else works for it. The only people out here trying to hurt people is you. You have literally made a career off talking about people in the industry who do what you do. In other words, you don't want to do it better. Then why don't you have a job outside of Blaze TV? Why are you at Blaze TV? Not to knock Blaze TV, but we know that's not where you want it to be. You want to be at ESPN. You want to be running a black website. You want to go to Fox. You want to be on television. You want to do all of these things. Jason Whitlock, what's up? Are you watching the show?
What's up?
I mean, it ain't Club Shay Shay where you break the internet with the Cat Williams interview, but I do pick up at least 1,500 subscribers per day. I am at over 460,000. I just started 9 months ago with my team.
All right, man, y'all get it.
It was more tea.
Yeah, he said a lot more stuff, but
He called him a fat motherfucker.
yeah, he called her a bitch.
Said he won't go have no pallbearers at his funeral.
Yeah, he said a lot of other stuff, but you only pray a little bit that, you know what I'm saying?
Little smidgen.
Yeah, he went all the way in. He called them all out his name. But they've been beefing for a long time, and Jason Whitlock has said a lot of stuff about a lot of people in the NBA, players, other analysts. He said a lot about.
So he don't have no. I mean, he has a job, but he's not on like a good network.
No, he's just doing his own YouTube thing, but I guess he with whatever network he might be with, but it ain't striving like he would want to be.
There ain't no Fox and no ESPN.
According to what
Stephen
EA
A.
said.
Smith said. It ain't none of those.
It ain't working like that, but you know, we just wanted to give our 2 cents, or actually, yeah, we're gonna say 2 cents, our 1 cent, because we still, you know, we working on, we trying to climb up the
We
ladder.
rookies in this joint.
Yeah, we trying to climb up the ladder. So our little 2 cents don't probably mean shit anyway, but those who's listening, you know,
Yeah, if you like it, you like it. If you don't,
don't
I don't give a fuck.
tell your mama.
That part. Don't tell me, tell your mama.
For real. So we're gonna wrap it up as always, as we say over here.
Be real. Be safe.
Be,
I said that.
y'all did.
Be honest. Be safe.
Be real.
100.
Peace.